catch up.
Everyone, we're looking to rap with our two main ladies today.
What do you mean, looking to rap? Oh, aren't you the expert?
This upcoming scene is the two musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron. Anyway, get ready. Lights.
The view is beautiful tonight. It reminds me... and now that I've said it, I can even...
Enough, villain! It's time.
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners?
I'd sooner swallow up.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out in this world. Mora! She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to...
Mother never asked a single thing of you.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice compared to that deadly poison. The two bullets that will soon
And that's exactly why I said you're just... So let's see. What is stronger? Get them!
Tulip! There are too many of them! It'll be okay. We'll cover each other, Iris. And Mother will be watching over us, too.
You've lost.
We are no
Then you lost your mother and will soon kill your...
We will gain our long-awaited justice. It's over.
So...
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you? Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look, it's blue. Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect this scene to go so well. And all right, everyone. We've got...
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevres!
Thank you. I didn't expect our parts to wrap so quickly.
Paimon totally understands. You were great too, Chevres. The way you said, long-awaited...
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book. I still remember...
Whoa! Paimon would have never guessed you.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil?
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment.
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? I was just about... It seemed like some urgent if... Then perhaps we should thank the stars that we were able to... Anyway, I actually came over to let everyone... And one last thing, Miss Ayaka. Your acting skills today were immaculate. Thank you for your kind words, Director Farina. Unfortunately, there are still... Nevertheless, I will make sure to treasure this incredible... Oh, that's a shame, but... I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. But hopefully I'll see you on set over the next... See you tomorrow, Traveler and Puck.
Yep, see you tomorrow! Well... What should we do next? Maybe...
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Huh?
You could say that our ship has finally changed.
Paimon's exhausted. Paimon So, Chevroz, why did you take us here?
Affirmative. It wasn't anything conclusive, but have you ever heard of...
Oh, you mean that famous perfume?
She's a good friend of mine. She's lent me her after I discovered the rainbow rose at the scene of the murder. I sent it to her.
And then?
There was nothing remarkable about the flower or the trace amounts of soil left, but according to Emily, the rainbow rose left by the killer...
Huh. Paimon didn't know that there were different varieties of rainbow rose.
Flowers that are deliberately cultivated will always show some different... We already knew that the rose left at the scene belonged to a special cultivar, but with Emily's expert...
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So whoever...
Precisely. And after we checked what we learned against some sales records from the past...
Really?
It's the...
But didn't you say...
To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about him. However, that doesn't mean the true culprit never visited... Whatever the case, we will have to confirm it.
So you mean...
Yes, we're going to pay him a visit. That should be his house.
There are so many Gardamex stationed around...
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them...
So there are a lot of flowers in his...
Right, which is exactly why I think there has...
So...
Just wait here for now. I'd like to take care...
But they're so far away!
Don't forget, Paimon. I'm actually... All clear. Let's go.
Wait! Paimon's a little nervous now that we know he could be the killer.
I'll go knock on the door and make sure it's safe inside. Once we're sure that we're in the clear, I'll ask him to come with us for a quick round of questioning at the guard.
But can't we just...
We still have no evidence that he's the killer. Still, it would be appreciated if you could pick a rainbow rose from his garden for me while...
Sure, no problem.
Excuse me, Mr. Baptiste. Are you...
Who could it be at this hour? Oh, it's you, Officer Chevroz.
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's headquarters, Mr. Baptiste? We would like to ask you some questions.
Oh.
I cannot confirm or deny that at this time.
So it is then.
Listen, I need you to come with...
Miss Chavras, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Oh!
By saving me the trouble, you...
I will confess.
Huh?
Hey!
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste.
Yes, I am...
I must say.
Oh? Is it
Both, I suppose.
for the same reason as the one I wrote out in my novel? I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done so, but that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque...
Your mother is still
You know, I was adopted as a child.
That was never recorded in the orphanage's record.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself.
So, your novel...
No, of course not. But I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man.
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin. An irredeemable beast who sank his fang...
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take...
I never thought I'd hear that kind of...
I'm simply skeptical about your motives.
It's simple, really. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger.
So you're going to call a stop to your...
The true mastermind is too rich and too...
And so what? The characters in your book never gave...
Now, Officer Chavras, I'm the one who has killed him.
What's your father's name? How do you plan to...
Well,
Sure. Why don't we speak
no, it has to be here. When I said won't be overheard, I meant I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Please stay safe, Chevres.
All right. Let's hear it.
Will you really believe what I...
Well, that depends on what you're going to...
Fair enough.
So that's how it's...
So,
Do you want me to go public with this?
no, of course not.
Then why did you bother telling me?
You've read my work. Even if you were to go public with all of this, it's been too long. Almost 20 years. Anything that could be... Justice will never find him.
Not if you don't try.
I know that as the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, but... Do you really think a cushy life in prison really
What are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. Pull the trigger of justice against him.
You want me to let you go, so you may complete...
No, Officer Chavras. No.
Oh, Chevres sure is taking her time. Oh, Paimon's worried. What if he decided to attack her? Oh, you still. Do you have any idea who the rich person might be? And
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
hey, how did your talk go?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters for questioning. He wasn't lying.
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name?
Yes, he did. But for now, I have to return. I'll probably be quite busy over the next few days.
All right, Paimon understands if you can't tell us everything you know.
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
Good morning! Hayaka and I were just talking about you.
Is Chevra still not joining us?
Probably not. We haven't.
Huh? That's such a pity. She even said that she'll get me into a couple scenes, so
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming.
If only Chevros was here.
I'm afraid that can't be helped. But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the Steambird earlier.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. He came over to... We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to...
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film.
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the moment you allowed your...
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has...
Sunk to an all-time...
spread to the...
Excuse me, everyone.
Xavier! Feels like it's an age.
I've been talking non-stop with the Film Association, and I'm absolutely swamped trying to coordinate the film's marketing.
Oh, seems like you've been fighting your own battle.
Yes, that... Oh, and before we begin the final round of filming, the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Yes, glad to make your acquaintance, Mr. Morris. We've heard about the issues you've...
Oh, well, this...
Don't worry, Mr. Morris. Accidents and last-minute challenges happen all... The good news is that we're almost done filming now. And
Is that...
All right, now that we've gotten all the... We'll mostly be filming typical people and scenery from the street. Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato and Miss Yoimi. That's right. Excellent! Then let's start with the scenery shots.
Yep, we'll be ready.
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the streets. Ready? Lights! Camera! Action! Okay, now move the camera slowly. Try to focus on that. What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit. Something the matter? But Veronique, can we try a different camera?
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights! Camera! Don't tell me. Veronique, do we have any other spare one?
I'm...
What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired.
on it.
Greetings, everyone. My apologies for the delay.
It seems like there are some issues with the filming equipment.
I see.
Well, let's not just stand here twiddling our thumbs. Actors!
The people at the workshop told me that the part which holds the lens in place...
Well, no time to dwell on... Ahem! Quiet on set! Places, everyone!
By the way, have you heard...
Yes, I have.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to explode.
Oh? I find that quite hard to...
Director, we have a problem.
Oh, we're in the middle of a take!
No, Director, our film, all the final...
Oh, wait, well, what did you Mr. Bono, please.
I'm coming too.
No, Yoimiya, you have to stay. Oh. Okay, listen up. Everyone who's not working on this... Unbelievable. How could all...
We're back.
How did it go?
We found it in this...
Huh?
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it.
I really don't want...
Okay, but who could have... Could it... But if they wanted to harass...
Okay, we don't have time to really look into it right now. Let's strike what...
Yeah, let's finish it.
would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, the Two Musketeers,
Paimon is...
even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you.
All right, let's save the awards speech for later, and hopefully also get some rehearsals in before the real thing. Anyway, now it's time to party! Let's...
Party! Party! Paimon wants to party! Whoa! This place is hopping! Everyone's finally getting to relax after wrapping up the film! Let's go chat with someone! Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
Everything went rather smooth.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine so the next time we visit, we'll be doing so...
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yaimiko get upset if that happens? That would be... you've got a point. She's always complaining that light...
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course.
Whoa!
When the time comes, be sure to visit...
Farina!
Oh, my darling clapper loader and
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us! Honestly, Paimon was getting up. Worst of all, Paimon started having dreams of you shouting,
hey! If anything, shouldn't I be more grand and delightful than your dreams?
That's not Paimon's fault!
Anyway, what's most important is that we've wrapped the Hey, no need...
Wait, now that you mention it, if we did win...
come on! I don't need that kind of attention.
But just imagine! Farina!
I'm going back...
Chiori!
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these kinds of big...
Not particularly.
But if this film becomes a big hit...
Yes, that's highly likely.
Are you still worried about the cake?
That and all the obstacles.
You're right. It's a...
But why today of all days? No. No, it's nothing.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris?
Well, you could say that.
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, is there something that you...
Oh, well, I'm just not a...
Oh, no! Silly.
Oh,
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the...
Fireworks, you say?
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able to...
Me?
I just wanted to make this surprise for... Pretty please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best fireworks I've ever made. So...
but...
It's okay. Just come with me. If we're... The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
It's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris. It's probably because I'm used to carrying fireworks all the time, so... It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Why did I have to get roped into this? What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant, the one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She'd force my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
You're under arrest too, Prop Manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the Second Musketeer.
Wait, what's going on?
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep... Drop your weapon. This is my...
What is going...
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? But this last part is all
Shovraz, you told us you wanted us to help you.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the others? Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us.
On it.
So what do you think, Morris? Care to... My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me with the recording we made. You have no chance of winning.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance. I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term.
She believed that you were truly...
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of Mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby, but then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to...
Huh? 2 children?
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored...
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if any...
No. You always had a choice.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the
No, that's why I became a musketeer! The man from before...
I figured as much. I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession, I think what really tipped me off was...
Huh?
He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met. But he didn't say a single word. But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard. He had no idea where to even start. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only... And as expected, the Second Musketeer followed us with... Besides, why else would he call the novel...
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's... That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this...
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the...
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps?
As for the identity of the Second Musketeer, I assumed they'd And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that... Furthermore, Being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records.
My brother.
As in, he trusted me to perform the
He trusted you to stand on the
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see? I will never be able to forget the feeling of...
I won't lie, Veronique. I wondered. I agonized.
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocal, but everyone has their own understanding of justice. Today, you'll kill Morris, and tomorrow, the world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge. As well as Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. But with all that said, I will promise...
Chevros, the rest of the Special Patrol is here.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered.
Chevros.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew. Thank you for your concern. I'm just thinking about the things in life that...
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be...
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew that...
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film of...
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the...
Shiori is right. I'd also like more people to see this story.
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script.
The call is yours. We still have time to reshoot it.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution, just like the real world. The world of stories also has its own set of rules.
Sounds good to me.
What about Veronique?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and more. If I had to guess, they'll probably all be...
Oh, you mean that...
Exactly.
Ahem. All right, then the matter. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. You should join us, Chevros. You missed the...
All right.
Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still...
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk. Thank you very much. Sorry for the wait.
Oh, we weren't waiting long at all.
No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that, Traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste? Is that so? When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up.
Oh?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. One winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin. And the seawater, I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the Special Patrol.
That sounds awful.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked me up, and the bone-chilling cold took away my sense. I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming. I used all of my strength to try and catch up to my father. I've never felt afraid about anything.
That way of teaching would have never worked on...
Yeah, I don't think that was the right method for it. It's just that working now as I am in the pursuit of justice.
Chevros.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can...
You guys go ahead! Paimon will grab the clapperboard to...
that felt good.
You were so fast in the water, Chevres. So, about this...
Partly. But I'd say I was more inspired by the heroes I read about in stories.
Oh, so it's due to your love of...
Of course. It was only after I joined the Special Patrol that I learned that... Come on, let's walk up... To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance. Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot better after
Huh! We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh, you're right.
He really did plan a lot.
Huh? Wait, the rainbow roses in the garden.